Please be seated. We begin by asking guests and participants with cell phones to please silence them. Today's ceremony celebrates not only the achievements of each individual graduate, but also your accomplishment as a school. In keeping with this community spirit, we ask that all graduates respectfully remain seated until the last candidate has crossed the stage. Additionally, we remind guests that each graduate will have his or her picture taken as they walk across the stage. We'd like to begin by acknowledging the land that the School of Public Health inhabits. Land recognition helps us recall the sacrifices that indigenous peoples have made and their continued significance as part of our community. Land recognition is just one way in which we can appreciate the contributions and counter the erasure of indigenous peoples in our society. We humbly acknowledge that Johns Hopkins University is located on the traditional and contemporary homelands of indigenous peoples. Our campus resides on unceded lands of the Piscataway, Susquehannock people. We recognize the enduring presence of more than 7,000 indigenous people in Baltimore City, including Piscataway, Lumbee, and Eastern Band of Cherokee community members. As we gather from places across this country and around the world, we honor and recognize the indigenous people of our homelands. Together, we acknowledge the history of genocide and ongoing systemic inequities while respecting treaties made on this territory as a step toward reconciliation and strengthening relationships and partnerships with indigenous peoples and their communities. We give thanks to the past, present, and future stewards of this land and respect all tribal nations' sovereignty and right to self-determination. We aim to hold ourselves and the university community accountable to tribal nations. Thank you to the faculty, staff, and students of the Johns Hopkins Center of Indigenous Health who continue to do such important work with indigenous communities and with the Bloomberg School of Public Health. I now have the honor to present Dr. Ellen J. McKenzie, the 11th Dean of the Bloomberg School of Public Health, who will preside over these exercises.
Well, thank you, Anna Rita. Welcome, everybody, to the 105th Convocation of the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. I am thrilled to be surrounded today by our graduates, family and friends, and distinguished guests, and of course, our faculty and staff. Whether you come from in and around Baltimore or from the other side of the globe, whether you are here on Homewood campus or watching on live stream, I am so glad you have joined us to celebrate our incredible class of 2023. Today, we graduate students from 59 different countries. 1,262 of you will receive master's degrees, and 129 of you will receive doctoral degrees. You are talented, you are ambitious, you are accomplished. But best of all, you have gained new knowledge and skills, and you are ready to take on the world. To all the proud loved ones who are here with us today, you know better than anyone just how amazing these graduates are. You've been by their side throughout their Bloomberg School journey. When they were low, you encouraged them. When they were tired, you brought them coffee. And when they talked about their thesis in great detail, you nodded along and listened, or at least pretended to listen, so that's great. They wouldn't be here today without you. So thank you from all of us here at the Bloomberg School. Let's give these supporters a big round of applause. When I look at this field today, I see the beginnings of a healthier, safer, and more just world. We have policy experts ready to confront the structural racism that harms the health of so many. We have family planning champions ready to meet the growing challenges of reproductive care. We have epidemiologists and microbiologists who will prepare us for the next pandemic. We have brilliant minds ready to face the challenges of HIV, heart disease, humanitarian crises, climate change, and so much more. As your dean, I look ahead to your future with great confidence. I have no doubt you will make groundbreaking discoveries in the years to come. I am certain you will dream up innovative solutions to the most vexing problems before us. But here's a question I want you to think hard about today. Will you have the courage to fight for your discoveries and your ideas? When confronted by skeptics, will you let them stop you? Will you let them break you down? You will be challenged in the work ahead, without a doubt. What I want to impress upon you today is just how important it will be for you to meet that challenge with knowledge, conviction, and most importantly, courage. Our biggest discoveries, our boldest ideas, they won't save lives if we don't fight for them. So let me tell you a brief story. Several years ago, Shannon Frateroli and Josh Horowitz were meeting with King County police officers in Washington State. These Bloomberg School faculty have dedicated their careers to preventing gun-related injuries and deaths by informing effective policies. And Washington had just passed a new law allowing courts to seize guns from perpetrators of domestic violence. Shannon and Josh knew this was a potentially powerful tool that could save lives. They also knew that the police would be key to the law's success. So they were meeting with the police department's domestic violence unit to help them apply the law. They quickly saw the officers were not interested in what they had to say. The officer leading the conversation had his arms firmly crossed. He said if a woman is in danger, he would tell her to get a gun, not a protective order. He said a protective order was just a piece of paper, just a piece of paper. This was a very difficult moment. The meeting became tense. Conversation stalled. But Shannon and Josh did not retreat. They knew this officer was a father of daughters, and he'd seen the aftermath of domestic violence firsthand. On a fundamental level, both sides wanted the same thing, to save lives. Shannon told the officer what could happen if he stepped up and used protective orders to help those in danger. She told him, "You have it within your power to make that piece of paper into a shield for victims of abuse. You have the power to make that piece of paper save a life." And after that, the tension eased. The officer uncrossed his arms. He was listening now, enough for Shannon and Josh to explain how he could use these orders to prevent tragic deaths. Against the odds, he became a partner. This was just one moment in a very long journey for Shannon and Josh. For years, they have been building on laws like these, developing more expansive versions known as extreme risk protection orders, or what we commonly refer to as red flag laws. They not only helped conceive of and craft these laws, they traveled the country to get them implemented. Time and time again, they had those hard conversations, fighting to be heard and believed. And because of those efforts, extreme risk protection orders are now in place in 20 states around the country and the District of Columbia. And we're so pleased to see Michigan, just in the last couple of days, signed the law and is in place. Yes. These laws stop murders. They show promise in preventing suicides. They keep families and communities from enduring unspeakable grief. That is only possible because Shannon and Josh had made people understand that a piece of paper has the power to save lives. Now you will receive a very important piece of paper today, a diploma from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. And when you leave here today, more than anything else, I want you to remember this. You are the one who can give that piece of paper its power. You are the one who will use that piece of paper to save lives. Your diploma is a physical reminder of your knowledge, your drive, your ambition. It represents every late night you spent in the lab, every data set you poured yourself into, every bit of knowledge you gained from your time here at the school. Your diploma will open doors for you, no doubt. But what I'm truly excited to see is what you will do with it when you get it. There will be times in your public health career when you hear science questioned. You will have your research called into doubt. You will be asked if your work really matters. When that happens, remember the lessons we learned from Shannon and Josh. You too can meet the challenges ahead with courage and conviction. That work will be hard, but I have faith that you can do it. You would not be here at the Bloomberg School if you did not have the intellect and the creativity to dream of a healthier future. You would not be on this field today without the audacious, restless drive to go out and build that future. The Greek mathematician Archimedes famously said, with a sufficient lever and fulcrum, he would move the world. You're going to do the same thing with your brains and your heart, and with a diploma that represents both. Yes, it's just a piece of paper, but do not forget, you give that paper so much power. So go out there and use it to move the world. Congratulations again to the class of 2023, and thank you. So before we move on to the main event, honoring our graduates, I would like to recognize some very special award recipients who are with us today. We will begin with the Dean's Medal, the highest recognition that the school confers on public health leaders. And this year, we are honored to have two recipients with us. First is Dr. Jaime Casals. And Dr. Casals, please join me at the lectern. For many years, Dr. Casals has served with distinction as a professor of philosophy at Pompeu Fabra University in Barcelona. He was previously the university's rector and was just elected president of the board of the university's School of Management. Now, many of you know Dr. Casals because he led the creation of the Johns Hopkins UPF Public Policy Center. This joint effort by our universities is advancing solutions for some of the world's most complex public health challenges, climate change and pandemics among them. Thanks to the guidance of Dr. Casals, the center has become a global leader in health and social policy, and we are so appreciative of our long-term collaboration. Dr. Casals comes to this work with a rich and dynamic background rooted in classical studies. He is a philosopher by training, and his research focuses on the Greek genesis of modern and contemporary thought. He is a passionate advocate for the importance of academic work being accessible to the public and for demonstrating its relevance to contemporary problems. And what's more, he has a vision for developing new areas of knowledge that transcend disciplinary boundaries. Dr. Casals has shown us that the scholarly community is full of powerful and boundless potential. At the center, he has provided a unique and effective forum to address today's threats to human and planetary health. He has built a place where the public and the private sectors can collaborate and undertake the urgent work of safeguarding our collective future. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Jaime Casals. And now I would like to bestow our second Dean's Medal on Dr. Raj Punjabi, our convocation speaker for today. Dr. Punjabi, please join me here at the lectern. Dr. Punjabi was born and raised in Monrovia, Liberia. When he was just 9 years old, his family fled the country's civil war on a rescue cargo plane, eventually coming to the US as refugees. He would go on to become a doctor and then came here to the Bloomberg School of Public Health to earn his MPH degree. He returned to Liberia to help rebuild the nation's health system, which quickly proved an overwhelming task. There were only 50 doctors for a nation of 4 million people. But working with survivors of the war, he co-founded Last Mile Health, a nonprofit that relies on community health workers to help those in need. Last Mile Health continues to grow and continues to save lives in the world's most remote places. And today, Dr. Punjabi is a revered physician, professor, epidemiologist, entrepreneur, and public servant. He was named by Time magazine in 2016 as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Dr. Punjabi joined the Biden-Harris administration in February 2021 when he was first appointed as the president's malaria coordinator. He's currently serving on the White House National Security Council as the Senior Director for Global Health Security and Biodefense, where he works with President Biden and the National Security Advisor to protect our nation and the world from pandemics and other biological threats. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Punjabi. And now, a very special honor, the Ernest Lyman Stebbins Medal, the school's highest tribute to a member of its faculty. This award recognizes a faculty member for exceptional contributions to the development of educational programs. And this year's recipient is Dr. Peter Winch, a professor Dr. Winch is a professor in the Department of International Health with a joint appointment in the Department of Health, Behavior, and Society. Dr. Winch, please join me at the lectern, and there he is, right on cue. Dr. Winch has been a member of the faculty at the Bloomberg School of Public Health for over 30 years. In that time, he has fundamentally reshaped how our students learn. Using his deep experience and innovative ideas, he changed how we approach teaching social and behavioral sciences in public health. And what's more, he has provided guidance, support, and inspiration to generations of students. He excels at everything he does, from a small doctoral seminar to large lectures, and he is a beloved mentor and advisor. Dr. Winch is widely recognized for his extraordinary ability to develop the teaching skills of others, which multiplies his impact on our mission to train public health leaders. One of his students put it this way. They said, "One of my goals," and I quote, "one of my goals is to someday be told that my teaching style and proficiency remind people of Peter Winch." Please join me in honoring Dr. Winch. Now, I'd like to call your attention to additional awards that are listed in your program. We have many students, faculty, and alumni who have received special honors this year. and we are so proud of their accomplishments. So please take a moment to look over their names and make note of their achievements. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the president of our Student Assembly, Stanley Zeng. Woohoo! Stanley has been a wonderful and inspiring leader, and I've been grateful to have his partnership throughout the year. I am delighted that we get to hear from him today. Stanley, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dean McKenzie, and good morning, esteemed students, faculty, staff, family, friends, and guests attending in person and online. It makes me really happy to see the overwhelming love, support, and excitement that fill the stadium. My name is Stanley Zeng, and I'm a first-generation Chinese American from the suburbs of New Jersey, very soon to be a Master of Health Administration graduate, proud of that guy who's laughed you here down the hallway at Bloomberg, and humbly your student body president for this past academic year. I'm grateful for having had the opportunity to represent our student body and work closely with my student assembly team to bring ideas to action. Over this past year, we have consistently asked and listened for feedback on the positive changes you seek. I have to say, one of my favorite feedback points that we received was a bubble tea vending machine should be installed on campus. Although we were unable to get one, despite how enjoyable it would be to have one, my team and I always made it a priority to explore ways that we can resolve crucial areas of opportunity. Through the ebbs and flows of the pandemic, we have worked diligently to help Bloomberg's transition back to a more in-person culture. This year, we've hosted over 120 events and supported the activities from the 35+ student groups at Bloomberg. We've also created new leadership and research awards, increased the number of conference fund awards, worked with administration to get an increase in our student assembly budget, and promoted more staff and faculty engagement in our initiatives. The successes from Student Assembly this year come from the incredible collaboration that's taken place between students, faculty, and staff across programs, departments, and campuses at Hopkins. And I want to bring to light another critical success factor, and one of my absolute favorite things on this earth, coffee. Growing up as a shy kid, coffee was my social crutch. Coffee has been my North Star, and has connected me to the incredible people and life-changing insights. After all, what energizes me more than the caffeine are the conversations that follow and the people we share these moments with, especially during my time in Baltimore. At Hopkins, I've met some of the most encouraging, kind, passionate, genuine, accomplished, and humble people in my life. But that's why they call Baltimore Charm City, right? The charm is in the people here. Bloomberg in particular has given me some of my strongest friendships and connections, something that I'm eternally grateful for. These people are the reason why I've been able to bloom so much at Bloomberg in my 2 years here. And funny enough, most of these bonds started with a simple question about grabbing coffee and people taking a chance on me. So thank you. These coffee chats have taught me something new every time and inspired me to constantly push myself out of my comfort zone to continue learning and growing. And it was during one coffee chat in particular that I gained the inspiration to run for student assembly during my first term here. You see, I've never been a part of any student government before coming to Hopkins, but now I can't imagine my time at Bloomberg without it and all the amazing people student assembly has brought into my life. I want to be clear. My intention is not to turn you all into coffee lovers. It's to encourage you to all find that one thing that pushes you to new heights in healthy ways, and to take a chance on people, because you never know what beautiful connections may form from simply grabbing coffee with someone who comes into your life. There's an exciting path forward that awaits you as graduates from the #1 school of public health. And with this great responsibility comes great adventure. So let's get out there and push the needle forward so that all of us are, quote, saving lives millions at a time. After all, that's what we came here to do, right? There are more than 7 billion people in the world counting on us. So let's be the class that breaks the silos, eliminates healthcare disparities across the globe, and brings more humanity to the bottom line in healthcare. As public health leaders, we owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to the world. As we reflect on our time at Bloomberg, I know we'll all miss the awesome people we've had the privilege of crossing our paths with. How easy it is to meet with our friends at the daily grind on the second floor, and the excitement that we get when the Blue Jay shuttle cancels on you and a lift gets ordered. Follow these small victories and uplifting moments, because together we can truly accomplish the big changes we talk about in and out of the classroom. I will never forget the coffee chat I had at Peach Hall with one of the Golden Apple Award winners who will be announced today. This faculty member taught me the importance of asking good questions anywhere you go. So I want to leave you all with what I hope you'll consider good questions. What do you want your legacy to be in this world? And what are the steps you're taking to get there? I have full confidence that we will make a visible mark on the world. Members of the Bloomberg family have a lineage of success in effectuating monumental leaps in healthcare. It starts with you, and it starts in this very room. I can't wait to see what y'all accomplish. Please know that I'll always be cheering you on from the sidelines. Never forget the people we're doing this for, and remember that coffee can lead to extraordinary things. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of us in the class of 2023. We did it. I would now like to invite Janine Elia and Prabjit Singh, co-vice presidents for professional development and academic honors, to join me in recognizing the recipients of the Golden Apple Awards for Excellence in Teaching for the 2022 to 2023 academic year. The honorees are selected by the student body for all their hard work in making the secure and engaging learning environment we're all proud to be a part of. Recipients, please join me at the lectern to be acknowledged and receive your Golden Apple when I call your name. Teaching in a small-sized class goes to Megan Moran for her class on Introduction to Persuasive Communications Theories and Practice. Teaching in a medium-sized class goes to Andre Hockman for his class on Introduction to Data Management. The Golden Apple for teaching in a large-sized class goes to Greg Conderasi for his class on Marketing Healthcare Organizations. Unfortunately, Dr. Conderasi cannot join us today as he's attending his own daughter's graduation. Teaching in an off-site internet class goes to Michelle Decker for her class on gender-based violence research, practice and policy, issues and current controversies. And finally, teaching in a hybrid class goes to Conan Dixon for his class on quantitative tools for managers. Congratulations, Golden Apple Award recipients. And now I would like to invite Fatimata Adele Barry Ibrahim to the lectern to receive one of Student Assembly's new leadership awards, the Student of the Year Award. This student embodies the mission, vision, and values of the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. This award is the highest level of honor given to a Bloomberg student by Student Assembly in recognition of a student's unyielding dedication to bettering the Bloomberg community and propelling the mission of public health. A natural role model and advocate, the Bloomberg Student of the Year has demonstrated extraordinary leadership and service to the Bloomberg School and the larger Baltimore community. Thank you to all the students, faculty, and staff who submitted nominations for Student Assembly's awards this year. They were really phenomenal and inspirational. Congratulations to this year's award winners, and thank you for all that you do for our Bloomberg community.
Well, thank you so much, Stanley, Janine, and Prabjit. I know these awards mean so much to our faculty because they are awarded by you, their students. Congratulations again to our Golden Apple winners, and our new Student of the Year winner. And now it is time for our convocation address. I am so thrilled we have the honor of hearing from Dr. Raj Punjabi today. This is a special opportunity because he's not only a public health hero, he's a Bloomberg School alum. His work, His work is a testament to the power of a public health education. I know that when you hear from him about his journey, you will be inspired to think about your own and to dream big. Dr. Punjabi, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the podium.
Well, thank you, Dean McKinsey. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Congratulations to all of you. Coffee, Advil, power naps, it's amazing what that can do, right? Look, it's great to be back in Baltimore. A lot has changed since I first came to the Bloomberg School 18 years ago. First of all, because we're on Homewood Field. I was living a couple of blocks from here and running around this track, but I'm a lot slower now. Back then, I danced at parties to Punjabi MC with my wife, to Bhangra dancing with my classmates. Now I work in public health as Punjabi MD. Back then, the legend, Professor Marie Diener West, was running our biostatistics course, and now Marie is running the entire MPH program. Back then, the Bloomberg School had been led by extraordinary men. Now it's led by the first woman dean. So a lot has changed, but what hasn't changed is how special commencement is. It's a big day for you. It's a big day for your loved ones. And the presence of our loved ones reminds us that our journeys are not self-made. They're shaped by others. You've been nurtured by those who love you. You've been mentored by your professors and staff. You've been supported by your friends. And so I want you to just take a moment. Look at those sitting in the seats around you, those who've shaped your journeys. You are living their dreams, and they are passing you a baton. And the question is, what will you do with the baton for the time that you have it? I believe you'll do great things. You'll become the disease detective who helps stop the next outbreak, the advocate who works to end gun violence, the researcher who exposes inequities in cancer, in heart disease, in mental health. You'll build the programs and write the policies that could even end those inequities. One way or another, your work in public health will be about turning despair into hope. And look, graduates, we're going to need you because in the 21st century, public health faces unprecedented challenges. We must prepare for and prevent the next pandemic. We must protect communities from the devastating impacts of climate change. We must end inequities in life expectancy between black, brown, and white, between rural and urban, between rich and poor. So today, I want to share with you 3 insights that I hope will help you as you lead us through the great public health challenges of the 21st century. And the first insight is about dealing with setbacks in our lives and careers, and it comes from my father. Look, we all have dreams, and I really do hope your dreams are so big that they scare you. But in pursuing your dreams, you will face setbacks. My father once told me, no condition is permanent. It's a lesson he embraced after he lost his first job. He'd say it to me again and again while I was growing up, and to admit, at the time I thought it was a little annoying because it's one of those lessons, you know, your parent teaches you. But it's a lesson I learned to be true the hard way. Over 75 years ago, my grandparents fled their ancestral homeland of Sindh after India was partitioned by the British Empire. A generation later, my parents moved from India to Liberia in West Africa, where I had the privilege of growing up. When I was a child in Liberia, I loved soccer, but I wasn't the most athletic kid in class, and so my delusions of playing in the World Cup never quite panned out. Thankfully, there was science, and the science saved me. I was the kind of kid that was living his dreams, but as my father said, no condition is permanent. On Christmas Eve in 1989, when I was just 8 years old, civil war erupted in Liberia. Within months, rebel armies had surrounded our hometown. My school shut down, my parents' shop closed, people panicked, and they started fleeing. My mother came knocking one morning and said, "Raj, pack your things, we have to go." My father rushed us to an airfield in the center of town where we were stuffed into the cargo compartment of a rescue plane. My heart was racing, it was hot, and as the plane started to lift off, my sister and I pressed our sweaty faces against the windows of the plane to take one last look at our father. After getting us out, my dad stayed behind to help others escape. During the day, he'd organize evacuations, but at night, he slept on the floor to duck from the gunfire and stray bullets that were entering through the windows. My mother, alone with her kids in America, would put me and my sister to sleep at night, and I would stay up to listen, and she'd go to the next room and pray for my father's safety. And then we lost touch with him. My mother began a 21-day fast and prayer. For days and days, we heard nothing about my father. And on that 21st day, in prayer and without any food, my mother got a call. It was my dad. That morning, he had driven his friend to the airfield to help his friend escape. And my dad had made a split-second decision to jump on that plane too, and it happened to be the last plane that would leave Liberia. I still remember my dad arriving, being reunited with him like it was yesterday. He picked me up, wrapped his big arms around my little body, and gave me a kiss on my forehead. My family was resettled in North Carolina, where my parents still live, and as immigrants, we benefited from the community that rallied around us. They took my family into their home. They helped my father start a clothing shop. My parents couldn't afford childcare, so I joined them to sell jeans and sneakers on weekends and holidays, and also so I could jam to Snoop Dogg's latest hits on the radio. And when business went poorly, my father would say his mantra, "No condition is permanent." You see, my hopes had been nearly crushed as a child, but that mantra and my parents' persistence and that community of Americans helped put me through medical and public health school. I was able to pursue my dream of becoming a doctor and public servant. America gave us a second chance, and my parents went from losing their house to watching their son serve in the White House. Our condition has changed, and I tell you this story, graduates, because pursuing our dreams means taking risks. You must be willing to fail. You will make sacrifices. At times, you will experience loss. And when you do, I want you to remember it's okay not to have all the answers. I want you to remember what my parents taught me. We are more than what we've lost. We're more than our pain. Sometimes we can't choose the conditions we face, but we can always choose how we respond to them. And that brings me to the second insight I want to share with you, and it's inspired by those on the front lines of public health, which I understand Hopkins knows a thing or two about. Before I came to public health school at Hopkins, I worked with Alaska Native community health workers on the Yukon River Delta in rural Alaska. It's a place where I first learned about the legendary professor George Comstock, who was at Hopkins Public Health, and I learned about his efforts in the 1950s working with the U.S. Public Health Service to recruit local women as community health aides who went door to door to administer tuberculosis treatment to their own people and help bring that epidemic under control. And when I got to Alaska in 2001, I was moved to see these community health workers still working decades later to provide not just tuberculosis treatment, but dental care, vaccines, and primary health care to their neighbors, and I was inspired to return to Liberia to serve the people I'd left behind. So during my winter break as a Hopkins MPH student, under the mentorship of Hopkins professors Bob Lawrence, Carl Taylor, David Celentano, and others, I returned to Liberia, and what I found was utter destruction. The war had left us with just 50 doctors to serve a country of 4 million people. That would be like Washington, D.C. having just 9 doctors. So after I graduated, my wife, who's with us here, and I got married, and we invited several Hopkins classmates to attend the wedding. We didn't ask wedding guests for gifts. We asked them for donations to start a nonprofit organization called Last Mile Health, because we know how wealthy MPH students are. I'll tell you folks, in our relationship, it may be as romantic as we get. We raised $6,000 to fund a dozen community health workers in one community for 1 year. And today, 16 years later, Last Mile Health works with several countries to help train and support thousands of community health workers who bring health care to the doorsteps of millions of their neighbors. And quite literally, there are folks in this class like Rachel Larson and James Kiowan and many others who come through the ranks here who've helped build this work. This is public health by the public, not just for the public. And a decade ago, I saw just how powerful investing in the people closest to the problem, investing in communities could be. In December 2013, in the rainforest of West Africa, a toddler fell sick. A few days later, he would die, and then his sister and his mother would die, and this disease would spread from one family to another, and it wasn't until 3 months later that the world recognized this disease as Ebola. When every minute counted, we'd already lost months, and by then the virus had spread like wildfire across the region and eventually to America and other parts of the world. It would become history's worst Ebola outbreak. At the height of the crisis, when we were told that 1 million people could be infected, when we were told most of them would die, when we had nearly lost all hope, I remember standing with a group of nurses and doctors who were responding to an outbreak in the forest. They were learning to put on the masks, the gloves, and gowns to keep themselves safe from the virus while serving their patients, and I remember seeing the fear in their eyes. Fear that they themselves could be infected from an Ebola virus, which at the time did not have a vaccine. When Ebola threatened to bring us to our knees, we had to do something unconventional. We had to meet people where they are. We had to look beyond our walls. We had to look beyond the walls of our hospitals. We went to the community to recruit local residents, people without a public health degree or even a high school degree, but had the lived experience and expertise of their own community. We trained and equipped them and hired them as outreach workers. They learned the symptoms of Ebola, teamed up with doctors and nurses, and went door to door to find the sick and get them into care. Thousands of community health workers risked their own lives to help hunt down the Ebola virus, and they stopped it in its tracks. You see, Liberia's community health workers did not surrender to fear. They did what they've always done. They answered the call to serve their neighbors. And once while making home visits with Serena, a community health worker in Liberia, I asked why she stepped up to respond. And she put it really simply. She said, "Doc, I love my community and my community loves me." You see, investing in communities, graduates, is an antidote to the plague of mistrust we face in public health. In the story of public health, communities aren't the object of change, they are the agents of change. It's hard to find a health challenge where a community-based strategy isn't just relevant, but vital. When I led the President's Malaria Initiative, I saw community health workers lead entire countries to eliminate malaria. But in too many cases, they were doing this life-saving work for free, and most of them were women. That's why one of the first things I did when I became the President's Malaria Coordinator was to reverse a 15-year policy that prevented the use of US government funds to pay these outreach workers. Today, my job at the White House National Security Council is to protect people in America and around the world from pandemic and infectious disease threats. I've seen community health workers help vaccinate the world against COVID, ensuring billions of shots get into arms from barbershops right here in Maryland to the forest of West Africa, on mobile vans in Massachusetts, and on rickshaws in India. Community health workers also helped bring the most recent Ebola outbreak in Uganda under control in less than 100 days, and community-based health is helping expand Mpox vaccines across America. That's why our national and international policies to stop the next pandemic threat invest not just in products like new vaccines, but in people, like the heroic community and public health workers right here in Maryland, across America, and around the world. Public health starts with the word public. We must look beyond our walls, graduates. We must meet people where they are. We must invest in the people closest to the problem. And that brings me to the final insight I want to share with you today, and it is about power. In the 20th century, public health helped double life expectancy. Let me say that again for all the loved ones sitting in the stands who are wondering what the value of a public health degree is. Public health has helped double how long we live, folks. But on the heels of the worst generation the heels of a worst pandemic in a generation, we face the greatest reversal of life expectancy since World War II. Illness is universal, healthcare is not. Of the billions of people that live on this planet, half still don't have access to life-saving healthcare. Rural Americans have a 23% higher death rate than those in cities. On average, Black Americans live nearly 6 years less than white Americans, and over 6 million women serving on the front lines of healthcare go unpaid or underpaid every year. And to solve these challenges, graduates, scientific knowledge is not enough. Medical breakthroughs, public health breakthroughs are not enough. Every one of these challenges, yes, has a technical solution, a medicine, a vaccine, a change in behavior, but we have to remember none of these are silver bullets. At their root, these challenges have to do with pathologies of power, as my late dear friend Paul Farmer used to say. So if we want public health to live up to its promise, if we want to save lives and keep the world safe, if we want to achieve health equity, we have to remember something. Power is never given. It has to be demanded. We can't just be smart enough. We have to be brave enough to speak truth to power. When HIV medicines were created, they remained out of reach of people in poor countries. Then activists stood up. They pressured drug companies to cut their prices and called on governments to create the Global Fund and PEPFAR, saving tens of millions of lives. When opioid overdose deaths soared in Maryland, medications remained out of reach. And then Baltimore's public health leaders spoke up. They advocated for a new law that essentially made a life-saving medication called naloxone available essentially over the counter so everyday residents could help treat their overdose-affected neighbors. And when more Americans died of gun-related injuries in 2021 than in any other year on record, we could all feel the despair. Then grassroots and public health advocates spoke out, and they worked with Congress to pass the bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the most significant gun safety legislation in nearly 30 years. The lessons from these heroes is that public health leaders aren't just smart enough to do the science. They must be brave enough to stand up for it, brave enough to speak truth to power, to politicians and to CEOs, and it is bravery that helps save lives. Graduates, history has its eyes on the great public health challenges of the 21st century: pandemics, health inequities, racism, climate change, just to name a few, and history has its eyes on all of you. You don't have to serve in a top role in government. You don't have to be in the room where it happens, but you can stand up, you can speak up, and you can speak out. When truth is on our side, my friends, we can be smart and we must be brave. Graduates, you're entering one of the most challenging times in the history of public health. But as a wise man once told me, no condition is permanent. Graduates, it's time. It's time to look beyond our walls and meet people where they are. It's time to invest in the people closest to the problem. It's time to stand up, and speak out, and it is time to be brave. Thank you and congratulations again.
My God, we're all inspired. Thank you, Dr. Punjabi. Before graduates are called to the stage, I invite Arisha Khan and Hannah Turley to lead the class in the recitation of the International Declaration of Health Rights. The document was composed by faculty and students on the occasion of the School of Public Health 75th anniversary. It expresses the deepest aspirations of public health professionals and scientists. The declaration appears on the last page of your program.
Good morning. Will the graduating class please rise and recite the health declaration along with us? We as people concerned about health improvement in the world do hereby commit ourselves to advocacy and action to promote the health rights of all human beings. The enjoyment of the highest attainable standard of health is one of the fundamental rights of every human being. It is not a privilege reserved for those with power, money, or social standing.
Health is more than the absence of disease, but includes prevention of illness, development of individual potential, and a positive sense of physical, mental, and social well-being.
Healthcare should be based on dialogue and collaboration between individuals, professionals, communities, and policymakers. Health services should be affordable, accessible, effective, efficient, and convenient.
Health begins with healthy development of the child and a positive family environment. Health must be sustained by the active role of all persons in health and development. The role of women and gender minorities and their welfare must be recognized and addressed.
Healthcare for people with disabilities and older adults should preserve dignity, respect, and concern for quality of life.
Health requires a sustainable environment with a balanced human population growth and preservation of cultural diversity.
Health depends on the availability to all people of basic essentials: food, safe water, housing, education, productive employment, protection from pollution, and prevention of social alienation.
Health depends on protection from exploitation without distinction of social identity, including but not limited to age, race, color, national origin, disability, religion, sex, political belief, economic or social conditions.
Health requires peaceful and equitable development and collaboration of all peoples.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, Arisha and Hannah. I would now like to invite Elizabeth Stewart, Executive Vice Dean of Academic Affairs and Bloomberg Professor of American Health, Michael Ward, Associate Dean for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Joel Bolling, Assistant Dean for Inclusion, Diversity, Anti-Racism, and Equity, and Dean Ellen McKenzie, to take your places on the stage for the recognition of the doctoral degrees. Marshals, please escort the doctoral graduates to the stage for recognition.
We are pleased to have recipients of doctoral degrees participate in these exercises this morning so that they may receive their doctoral hoods and our congratulations. Conferring the hoods will be the chair or other designee of the department in which the candidate's work was done. Will the graduates who have been awarded the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Public Health come forward as I read your names? Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology is Dr. Ashani T. Wararatna, Bloomberg Distinguished Professor and E.V. McCullum Professor and Chair of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Gloria Marino Bravante, Doctor of Philosophy. Haobo Wang, Doctor of Philosophy. Wei Wang, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the doctoral graduates of the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Biostatistics will be Dr. Karen Bandine Roche, the Hurley Dorier Professor and Chair of Biostatistics. Urja Tsui, Doctor of Philosophy. Brian Gilbert, Doctor of Philosophy. Haley Grant, Doctor of Philosophy. Jiang Wen, Doctor of Philosophy. Jingning Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the Department of Biostatistics doctoral graduates. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the, please skip to the next department. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Environmental Health and Engineering is Dr. Marcia Wills-Karp, the Anna M. Bacher Professor in Environmental Health and Chair of Environmental Health and Engineering. Lindsay Avolio, Doctor of Philosophy. Emily Aline Golden, Doctor of Philosophy. Monica Lee Massey, Doctor of Philosophy. Amanda Ann McCormick, Doctor of Philosophy. Emma Elizabeth Moynihan, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the Department of Environmental Health and Engineering doctoral graduates. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Epidemiology is Dr. David D. Celentano, the Charles Armstrong Chair in Epidemiology. Ayobami Tolulope Akinroye, Doctor of Philosophy. Yoon Soo Hong, Doctor of Philosophy. Ellen Howerton, Doctor of Philosophy. Brooke Jarrett, Doctor of Philosophy. Ijun Lee, Doctor of Philosophy. Victor Olamuyiwa Papula, Doctor of Philosophy. Naya Prata Menezes, Doctor of Philosophy. Twahira Ruema Jean Olivier, Doctor of Philosophy. Somya V, Doctor of Philosophy. Jennifer Ray Wong, Doctor of Philosophy. Yunwen Xu, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Health Science. Mingyu Zheng, Doctor of Philosophy, Epidemiology. Congratulations to the Department of Epidemiology and its most recent doctoral graduates. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Health, Behavior, and Society will be Dr. Melissa Davy Rothwell, Senior Scientist, Department of Health, Behavior, and Society. Carmen Cronin, Doctor of Philosophy. Shenery Lowe, Doctor of Philosophy. Joelle Robinson Ogogo, Doctor of Philosophy. Osumediame Uzi, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the Department of Health, Behavior, and Society doctoral graduates. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of Health Policy and Management, oh no, it is graduate, from the Department of Health Policy and Management is Dr. Keisha M. Pollock-Porter, Bloomberg Centennial Professor and Chair, Department of Health Policy and Management. Nagin Atri. Oh, no, great. So-Yoon Kong, Doctor of Philosophy. Wenyi Liu, Doctor of Public Health, Master of Health Science. Biani Shadia McLaren Allen, Doctor of Public Health. Yashaswini Singh, Doctor of Philosophy. Shangchen Su, Doctor of Public Health, Master of Health Science. Brian Lynn Walker, Doctor of Public Health. Jeremy Ramirez, Doctor of Public Health. Julie Ann Ward, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the doctoral graduates of the Department of Health Policy and Management. Hooding the doctoral graduates from the Department of International Health is Dr. Joanne Katz, Interim Chair and Professor, Department of International Health. Caitlin Atkins, Doctor of Philosophy. Aaron Cooney, Doctor of Philosophy. Shannon King, Doctor of Philosophy. Chelsea Lutz, Doctor of Philosophy. George Muenya, Doctor of Philosophy. Rachel Vernee Neal, Doctor of Philosophy. Dania Stephanie Orta Aleiman, Doctor of Philosophy. Joseph Gregory Rosen, Doctor of Philosophy. Jessica Shu, Doctor of Philosophy. Kirsty Mary Jane Sivright, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the Department of International Health doctoral graduates. Putting the doctoral graduates from the Department of Mental Health is Dr. Elizabeth J. Latorno, Interim Chair and Professor, Department of Mental Health. Luke Ryan Aldridge, Doctor of Philosophy. Courtney Danielle Nordick, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the doctoral graduates of the Department of Mental Health. Putting the doctoral graduates from the Department of Molecular Microbiology and Immunology is Dr. Arturo Casadevall, Bloomberg Distinguished Professor, Alfred and Jill Sommer Professor and Chair, W. Harry Feinstone Department of Molecular Microbiology and Immunology. Adriano Franco, Doctor of Philosophy. Madhura Kulkarni, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the Department of Molecular Microbiology and Immunology doctoral graduates. Putting the doctoral graduates from the Department of Population, Family, and Reproductive Health is Dr. Cynthia S. Minkiewicz, William H. Gates Senior Professor and Chair of Population, Family, and Reproductive Health. McCain Scharf, Doctor of Philosophy. Grace Eloise Sheehy, Doctor of Philosophy. Anne Dorothea Smith, Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations to the doctoral graduates of the Department of Population, Family, and Reproductive Health. Putting the doctoral graduates from the Doctor of Public Health program is Dr. Mark J. Biddle, Bloomberg Centennial Chair of the Doctor of Public Health program and Senior Scientist, Department of Health Policy and Management. Ziwen Fong, Doctor of Public Health. Caitlin Gould, Doctor of Public Health. Leah Hart, Doctor of Public Health. Kayla Giuliano, Doctor of Public Health. Shruti Iyer, Doctor of Public Health. Erin Taylor Jackson Ward, Doctor of Public Health. Rupa Kalyanaraman Marcello, Doctor of Public Health. Rachel Elizabeth Moyle Smith, Doctor of Public Health. Lauren Mary Niles, Doctor of Public Health. Tolbert Giwla Nienswa, Doctor of Public Health. Rebecca Ojo, Doctor of Public Health. Jarer Ratavosian, Doctor of Public Health. Benedicta Arhinful, Doctor of Public Health. Elizabeth Schofield, Doctor of Public Health. Jamie Schaff, Doctor of Public Health. Brittany Erica Siegler, Doctor of Public Health. Dirta Thorndike, Doctor of Public Health. Kendall Troyer, Doctor of Public Health. Jiafu Ji, Doctor of Public Health. Haiying Echo Wong, Doctor of Public Health. Congratulations to the school-wide Doctor of Public Health program graduates. On behalf of the university and school, I would like to congratulate all 129 doctoral graduates from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, class of 2023.
Reading the names of our master graduates this morning will be Elizabeth F. Topper, Director of the Online Programs for Applied Learning and Senior Lecturer, Department of Epidemiology. Vanya C. Jones, Associate Professor, Department of Health, Behavior, and Society. David W. Dowdy, Vice Dean for Education and Professor, Department of Epidemiology. Albert Wu, Fred and Julie Soper, Professor, Department of Health Policy and Management. And our final reader, Marie Diener West, the Helen Abbey and Margaret Merrill Professor, Bloomberg Centennial Professor and Chair, Master of Public Health Program, and Professor, Department of Biostatistics. I would like to invite Elizabeth F. Topper to the lectern to begin recognition of all the master degrees.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to recognize our master's degree recipients this morning. Although they study in different programs, they share common strengths. Our dedicated and talented students are not afraid to ask questions, to solve problems, and to advocate for the power of public health. Alexis Rose Agello. Troy Joseph Bierman. Elizabeth Ann Dakan. Gabrielle Disapia Natarelli. Nicole Fong. Montana Greeter. Monica Fabiana Mann. Kendall Chidera Okike. Maria Susan Rajan. Laura Rodman. Rosa Shamalova. Hussam Abdul Al. Kehinde Adebisi. Laura Adurian. Megan Belazik. Jenny Catherine Bauer. Michaela Noel Bennett. Mohammed Bizri. Dustin Shane Bradley. Lauren Ann Kadish. Daniel Strong Chen. Rihanna Evans Cook. Tamra Ray Cox. Madhuri Dupati. Jose Luis Diaz Gomez. Kristen Yvette Donaldson. Michael Patrick Dutton. Olalekon Champion Egbeniyi. Anne Marie Flanders. Lee Lyles Fushi. Heather Lynn Geethu. Eva Marie Gonzalez. David Gillette. Ana Maria Guzman. Andrew Jacob Hoffman. Christine Johnson House. Jessica Marie Hutchings. Antonia Ifechukwude Ianda. Melissa Dawn Klitzman. Carice Crystal Knight. Rosemary Combo. Andrea Mander. Krista McLean Mason. Amina Masood. Stephanie Ann Mayorik. Reem Mohammed. Rawia Mustafa. Catherine Peterson. Megan Pearden. Laura Pucanis. Amanda Rose Quintana. Viviana Ratana Gamboa. Paul Martin Ross. Aaron Zachariah Royston. Bethany Sable. Aya Sato Di Lorenzo. Mawaheb Sharafaddin. Charlotte Derry Smith. Nathan Isaac Valentine. Lynn Van Vactor. John Vincent. Shang Wang. Yua Yu. Nicholas Paxing Yu. Jacqueline Zadebski. Olga Zerpa. Ariana Sanik Alexandria Jacobs. Farheen Sheikh. Eugene Kim. Jennifer Ann Sword. Esime Abra Agloyo. Queenisha Diane Burden. Rachel Marie Dahl. Megan Stafford Dolezal. Nada George Kasaye. Ezra Henry Kalmowitz. Ria Sardesai. Sybil Ann Shibu. Jillian Sidney Styring. Kate Hope Sandulis. Taylor Renee Wagner. Michelle Yao. Shyla Abbott. Zubia Azam Akhtar. Imad Ali. Hannah Rose Brandt. Emily Marie Cooper. Alexis Day. Kevin Tin Duong. Jacob Entz. Bradley Earl Enser. Kevin Fiesel. Matthew Garcia. Jacqueline He. William Hindo. Belita Ho. Peter Landon Holmes. Deborah Folake Ishola. Christopher Simon Jabour. Liana Nicole Jackson. Ishan Sharish Javalkar. Sheridan Marie Kelly. Connor Hope Lota. Joseph Daniel Merrill. Reed Harrison Miller. Brittany Morrison. Molly Purcell. Landon Rogers. Jasmine Salem. Jung Hyun So. Shazaib Arshad Sheikh. Angeliki Stoyoglu. Kelly Strayken. Aaron Hufeng Tam. Eric Van Diepenbos. Alexios Vlahoyanis. Crystal Wong. Jane Shia. Stanley Zhang.
Tristan Desiree Acosta Panacea. Ayaman Ali. Dalia Ajabori. Isabella Marie Amaligo. Aria Aziz. Matthias Andre Bulliet. Azima Badi Twafek Muhammad. Ali Rose Berry. Anaya Vivek Baharam. Shama Burla. Renee May Wynn Blevins. Daphne Boudreau. Monica Brown. Bai Jay Jasmine Chan. Yafan Chan. Yingzhan Chan. Suyi Chen. Sanika Nilesh Shavat. Christine Chu. Sophia Malomis Cease. Melinda Danielle Claros. Shari Coates. Jessica Marie Cotton. Tue Ipe. John R. Desker. Imogen Evans. Amanda G. Finney. Kayla Fong. Kathleen Marie Garvey. Kiera Giacomani. Chelsea Dominique Page Goff. Wilson Gomez. Jiming Gong. Margaret Ellen Greer. Du Gu. Gentao Guo. Joy He. Johanna Heller. Andreas Elizabeth Hadaro Panagrak. Luke Herzl. Jason Matthew Hoskin. Husing Yu Hugh. Tyler Huang. Yakari Hilton. Inijin Ayajin. Miles Jamison Jackson. Lean Jalal. Jinghao Zhen. Aaron Tagabasi Johnson. Lisa A. Jones. Jasmine Joy. Fatima Zahara Karbab. Vishnu Raj Karagathian. Emmapreet Kaur. Rachel Ann Keller. Ashley Kim. Huang Sok John Kim. Alyssa Konecki. Sophia Claire Kordov. Yahawa Kalanda. Julia Michelle Kushan. Deanna Lynn Lebel. Nara Lee. Jade Taylor Lewis. Ron Lee. Hairong Liu. Hyanyu Leo. Zhang'an Lau. Molly Mackler. Amanda Elizabeth Maldonado. Miriam Mansour. Emily May Martin. Ashley Martinez. Morgan Catherine Mazars. Shalene Aveen Mazzara. Martina Kathy Nakambuka. Ji-hee Nan. Nasu Nama. Charlie Wang Win. Marianne Wahito Zhao. Henry Kenneth Eric Oman. Maxine Okowono. Melanie Ong. Guli Pan. Emily Park. Jia Bao Hong Pham. Albin Paul Purvath. Divya Raghunandan. Rohan Gautam Rajulpal. Maha Raju. Kriti Rastogi. Shu Yu Un Ren. Amber Juen Ree. Nicholas Inago Riviera. Ariana Robinson. Roberto Robinson Rojas. Sergio A. Romero. Jordan Elizabeth Ross. Amaryllis Ruiz. Preeti Shaha. Kawachi Sakabarara. Gerard Sandhu. Victoria Ann Scott. Rebecca Noel Shade. Ashley Aja Sharma. Kylie Marie Sharon. Xianyan Shin. Shalisha Saratha. Aisha Siddiqa. Zanab Sekundar. Adit Veer Singh. Marissa Smith. Juyang Shou. Miranda Sumakis. Natarasi Cyril Alari. Sabisa Sri Kantha. Riley Strayer. Amal Suleiman. Ching Shun. Yegun Sun. So Swathri Tulari. Mackenzie Grace Temple. Jaya Tian. Richard Tronto. Timothy J. Trinan. Adria Isabel Vasquez. Marlene Ventura. Janae Victor. Taylor R. Vocal. Jin Wang. Nuyi Wang. Youngji Wang. Yui Wang. Tyler Elizabeth Williams. Miranda Wilmot. Chunyi Shah. Yiping Shah. Yuqing Shah. Shuri Shah. Tianrong Zhang. Ping Yang. Danawi Yao. Nahia Simone Young. Xian Yu. Ming Wei Huwei Zhang. Zhui Zhang. Zuri Zhang. Yan Zhao. Trinyan Zhen. Jian Zhou. Tian Tong Xia. Muhammad Azim Abdul Wahid. Parker K. Aceverdo. Ruby Chimahire Ahiwe. Aman Mahad. Maliha Mariam Amahad. Samantha Grace Arson Barasto. Lena Aldos. Rebecca Algeria. Deanna Amorosa. Riley K. Anderson. Jamila Muhammad Asker. Matthew Alexander Alberg. Sarah Riley Ower. Joseph Martin Aumuller. Sarah Jordan Babin. Grace Han Bay. Andrew James Baker. Lucy Haribar Baker. Noah Scott Baker. Sanjaya Vasas Balagare. Suvasini Balaji. Tanik Akila Bennett. Abigail Bernasconi. Uma Bhatt. Elizabeth Ashley Boystack. Jordan Amanda Britton. Annie McCoon Brown. Gabrielle Julia Burkholz. Sarah Callahan. Lyle Anthony Balago Carrera. Manasseh Chiti. Eugenia Chung. Joyce Chung. Courtney Alice Klein. David A. Coddington. Aaron Connolly. Chelsea Contreras. John Samuel Cox. Christina Craig. Catherine Ann Coos. Brooke Casey Dal Santo. Fabarina Margaretha Damanek. Emily Ann Davey. Khadijah C. Davis. Ian Matthew Day. Eden Amaleu Desta. Awa Dalio. Yo-Yo Ding. Brandon Doan. Dandy Dong. DeAndre Dion Doyle. Lauren Leslie Dudley. Elizabeth Ann Dura. Nev Callie Durawatcher. Leticia Emmy Ibarra. Farnice Miriel Adimo Mato. Roa A. Elskabani. Amanda Elkins. Janine Elizabeth Alea. Karina Emilio. Neola Etienne. Hannah Margaret Farnsworth. Cassandra Rosemary Fate. Ola Tamiliane Fatoki. Jing Feng. Emma Madison Fernandez. Anna Rose Fedor. Emma C. Fletcher. Aminata Fatofana. Nicole Alejandra Fortune Hernandez. Olimate Georgewell. Mary Louise Gilbert. Kirsten Talley Gillette Pierce. Olivia Ann Gervin. Jacqueline Alex Goldsberry. Rose Greer. Jacob Ryan Griffin. Victoria E. Gu. Guyan G. Yi. Isabella Gao. Raya Tara Gupta. Siash Gupta. Irene Patricia Halferte. Yael Hamburger. Fengji Han. Carrie Haney. Jessica Lynn Hardwick. Emily Paige Harper. Tia Simone Haygood. Tu Na An Hu. Yashin Hu. Shui Hang Huang. Lauren Karen Hunt. Kayla Madison Hurt. Andrea Lean Wang. Nuri Alana Bitin Amran. Ananya Iyengar. Joyce Yihing Yang. Catherine Scarlett Journey. Now I'd like to invite Keisha Pollock Porter, Bloomberg Centennial Professor and Chair, Department of Health Policy and Management, to the lectern for this year's Public Health Stretch.
All right. Thank you, Vanya. All right. How's everybody doing? I can't hear you. One more time. How's everybody doing? All right. All right. So, stretch. Well, let me tell you, for those of you who don't know me, for several years, I actually worked with Major League Baseball. Any baseball fans out there? I love the game, and even though the pace of the game is faster this year, I still cannot wait for the 7th inning stretch. So today, instead of singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," we're gonna do something more fun, as Vanya said, the Public Health Stretch. So, 2023 graduates, family, friends, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests, please stand as you're able or stay seated as you're able and join me in reaching up to the sky, grasping for our hopes and our dreams, holding on to the vision of a world that is better than the world we live in today. Let's now extend our hands to our sides, reaching out to the communities we work with, our partners, our policymakers, as we stand together in solidarity to dismantle structural racism and achieve health equity. Let's now twist at our midsection from side to side and imagine as we're twisting, we're breaking oppressive forces and systemic inequities that hold communities down. Now let's put our hands down to our sides and take some deep breaths, giving thanks for the air that we can breathe, remembering that every person in this world does not have access to clean air because of climate change and environmental injustice. Now wrap your arms around yourself and give yourselves a great big hug. And as you do, let's remember that the work we do can be difficult and tiring, and as a result, self-care is critical. So love yourself, love your neighbor, and never stop fighting to make a difference. Let's keep fighting and protecting health, saving lives, millions at a time. So thank you so much. And let's move to the bottom of the inning and welcome Vice Dean David Dowdy to continue reading the names of the MSPH graduates and Vice Dean Catherine Clagg-Smith to assist Dean McKenzie. Thank you.
Thanks, Keisha. We needed that. All right. Ananya Kalahastin. Rosika Kale. Kana. Jovial Karenzi. Ashna Kaur. Audrey Elizabeth Kanar. Stephanie Marie Kenyon. Fazia Ali Khan. Momina Khan. Nikita Kenny. Alexis Kidd. Kun-hee Kim. Alisa Shichijo Kiyamoto. Jagruti Tola. Daniel Krugman. Alexa Marie Kugler. Shivani Kumarisan. Grace Ellen Laudeman. Rachel Lee. Alam Lang. Kevin Lee. Liwanan Lee. Jingchuan Liu. Danielle Longbon Jomito. Catherine Lord. Aditi Luitel. Gracia Layden Mahani. Julia Elizabeth Martiner. Haley Malden. Daniela Dahlia Maiden. Matthew Scott McGough. Molly Alexander McMahon. Tiffany Grace Mensa. Avery Meyer. Sydney Torian Miles. Samantha Miller. Fujan Mogini. Tanisha Mundeston. Daniela Samantha Monterosa. Samantha Kate Morrell. David J. Naiman. Ibad Nazir. Julie Pamela No. Megan Nguyen. Angel Nabila Inquine. Vanessa Niobala. Anju Ogyu. Oladapo Oyinkamsala Oluwatusin. Shoshana Oppenheim. Sophia Osio Smith. Babette Adan Oyagele. Alina Marie Pappas. Selena Renee Pargas. Inyoung Park. Saloni Sunil Patil. Shinyu Pei. Victoria Pilarski. Xinjiang Peng. Olivia Radcliffe Perry. Alexandria Peugeot. Marian Alexandra Pinsk. Kristen Pollock. Leah Rachel Porter. John Peter Poulos. Dwi Sari Puspaningtyas. Michael Vincent Raynon. Jada Nicole Raphael. Mega Reddy. Mary Carmen Reed. Marvin Richards III. Anika Rashid. Mary Ann Roach. Sabrina Neka Robinson. Andrea Rodriguez Villafañe. Sarah Rosenberg. Anne Rubel. Jana Rudolph. Kyle Salmon. Michael Andrew Salvatore. Emily Carolina Sanchez. Siddharpana Sangikrahi. Lacey Faith Meffrey. Gabriela Sarmiento. Isabella Paula Saria. Marina Shore. Anya Simone Scott Wallace. Erica Isabel Selznick. Sheila Denise Shahid. Reda Shums. Yuan Shang. Devika Shondakas. Kaylee Jael Shanks. Brianna Marie Sharp. Isabella Mary Shaw. Bonnie Shea. Sanaya Shenoy. Yating Shu. Yijia Shi. Luke Olonyi Sekinyi. Mahima Sindhu. Prabjit Singh. Elizabeth Singletary. Haley Sissel. Elizabeth Sklar. Mackenzie Joy Smith. Avital Spira. Ruby Spray. Navya Sriram. Jennifer Kayla Stevenson. Lizette Suarez. Isaac Suh. Mamadou Sai. Brigitta Seibert. Huda Tassif. Brian Wei Chen. Jacqueline An Teed. Anya Thakur. Shira Tchaikovsky. Jalen Hannah Uchok. Angeline Pearl Umuhoza. Alessandra Uriarte. Marcel Urquiza Gutierrez. V. An Van. Katrina Marissa Vabora. Abigail Walsh. Nadia Wong. Wang Chulin. Taoyang Wang. Monica Watat. Riley Michael Wilgenbush. Thelonious Wilfred Williams. Madison Wojtkiak. Allison Weihin Wong. Elizabeth Hale Woods. Xinyu Xie. Ziyi Xu. Pualani Yang. Susma Yonzon. Natalie Zapoteco. Emily Sui Zhang. Yiying Zhang. Yi Zhou. Alexander Zhu. Donam Alisa Zhu. Aaron Uasa. Xingyuan Kate Zhou. Aishwarya Atuk Katan. Bai Maji. Prashanti Balasubramanian. Mateo Bandala Jacques. Kaylin Baranta. Kiera Jamal Ben Katu. Paprika Berry. Tanner Bertuna. Sadhana Bom. Megan Leah Breska. Dylan Michael Campbell. Fang Chi Cheng. Shanshan Chen. Feng Yishen Chen. Yuji Chen. Ronan Colbert Cordial. Abdul Rahman Daoud. Manaswi Baskur Dekati. Li Xuan Ding. Catherine Dixon. Linghao Don. Yiwen Dong. Qing Lian Feng. Neta Friedberg. Yuhan Fu. Ziki Fu. Grace Elizabeth Galone. Nelson Vicente Guevara. Janvi Shubendu Gupta. Li Gi Han. Hao Xuan. Shanice Harrison. Hayden Hayes. Zhenting He. Saloni Kedar Hombalker. Han Chi She. Zhaoyu Huang. Michael Tetsuo Imai. Jules Jackson. Shiyu Ji. Mu Jin.
Shin Zu Kung. Jung Min Kim. Sang Yuan Kim. Gauri Kuren. So Yun Kwan. Jenny Minchen Lee. Jonathan Vance Lewis. Li Ming Yuan. Zi Xiao Li. Xinwan Liang. Fang Yi Lin. Shan Shan Lin. Yiting Lin. Chen Nan Liu. Liu Guan Yuan. Li Ting Liu. Yu Feng Yuan. Christopher Lowe. Jia Nan Lu. Sita Lujin Ta Nan. Juan Luo. Jamie Catherine Lynn Barb. Chin Fan Liu. Jian Chao Ma. Suchitra Magesh. Anatha Krishna Satya Managuri. Cecilia Day Marion. Shania Hansi Makalanda. Akash Parikh. Naisarji K. Patel. Jamie Perry. Sneha Pramod. Kamini Narendra Reddy. Destiny Schriefer. Jessica Lauren Semmel. Tanya Rahul Sheth. Pranav Krishna Shivashankar. Beatrice Silva Lopez. Suba Soni. Chen Tan. Yan Shan Tao. Isaac Benjamin Thorman. Trupti Tripathi. Varsha Venkatesh. Samhita Wita. Asta Wahi. Zhe Chi Wan. Bo Wen Wang. Luo Shi Wang. Zhongchen Wang. Tianyin Wang. Wang Yifei. Yuanfeng Wang. Yuchu Wang. Alyssa Grace Weinstein. Jinling Wu. Junhao Shu. Richard Bin Shu. Jenny Shi Yao. Jianning Yao. Ziqi Yao. Shengjun Yao. Yuhan Zhang. Jirei Zhu. Weizi Zheng. Mia Laller Asar. Victoria Uludayo Adewumi. Solomon Ulubenga Afolabi. Prachi Agrawal. Carlos Augusto Aguado. Obehia Mary Amiosior. Sami Alasfar. Samaya Alpaisi. Faisal Adayal. Wafa Ali Al-Thali. Maria Carissa Aguelas Alejandro. Nushat Nabia Ali. Crystal Allen. Lou Jane Al Mubarak. Shahad Hamdan Al Arabi. Moody Su'ula Khalid Al Rumi. Verna Maureen Amy. Alexandra Nicole Apgar Arpin. Abigail Arthur. Milat Tesfaye Asibot. Rachel K. Austin. Michael Ayenu. Hiroshi Azuma. Ji Yeon Bak. Vineet Baliga. Kanika Bansal. Emma Sian Bardwell. Fatumata Barry Ibrahim. Renee Lynn Bagay. Sarah Maria Belga Montiero Herrera. Rachel Bajo Burveld. Maria Bayer. Imani Boykin. Mary Boyle. Sophia Brownstein. Jonathan Breslin. Valerie Rose Bright. Lauren Rebecca Brown. Catherine Noel Burke. Kellyanne Burke. Armonte Everett Butler. Paula Caporal. Lorne Dean Carroll. Imaima Abbas Kasubhoy. Yu Ho Chang. Audrey Kai Chang. Danny Chan. Jones Asofor Sango Chiawa. Edwin Chang. Wu Jie Choi. Catherine Young Chan. Himal Chowdhury. Pei Xuan Chua. In Young Chang. Lisa Marie Roa Clark. Aliva Ann Coleman. Yi Tian Dai. Kaylin Ann Crockett. Allie Muir Crooks. Jessica Crow. Mia Bryn Crowley. Darcy Winter Kerwin Garber. Elemnu Dagdim. Nina Michelle Damiano. Alexa Marie Damis Wolf. Bria Danzler. Mayank Date. Courtney Hischer de Bauman. Robert August Detman. Ritika Parvesh Dhruv. Ruben Don. Catherine Wei Wen Dong. You do. Caitlin Duffy. Sima Elbaz. Lauren Hayes Eller. Jared Ellsworth. Chidima Ogechuwu Ezilio. Busole Lanre Fadu Jutimi. Teresa Catherine Fang. Yoshine Christine Fay. James Terse Flannery. Madeline Brooke Ford. Hannah Friedman Bell. Lauren Elizabeth Gammer. Kristen Garcia. Brittany Gardner. Kava Garg. Sabrina Gattin. Blessing Ime George. Amanda Geyer. Anushri Goel. Yasmin Golzar. Gabriela Teresa Gomez. Catherine Hanting Gong. Chelsea Gao. Hannah Gray. Suruchi Gupta. Sravia Reddy Guri Viredi Gari. Shams Shabab Haider. Alfredo Harp. Leslie Elizabeth Hernandez. Natalia Hernandez Morphine. Caitlin Hildreth. Sabrina Ho. Megan Elise Shorecross Horlacher. David F. Horn. Kelly Hubbard. Zaib Hussein. Julia Hushin. Joseph Heidel. Ibukun Falhahon Adesola. Shamin Islam. Natalie Ivanov.
We are at the bottom of the ninth inning. Whoa. Caitlin Jackson. Hope E. Jackson. Pragya Jain. Alize Hassan Jalisi. Jun Yong Jong. Natalie Shea Joe. Paul Elvin Johnson Jr.
Erica Ashley Jones. Anne Marie Joseph. Sanadi Ranji Joshipura. Venkata Pritam Sandeep Kandaluri. Carme Khalil Machado. Haley Gwen Kallenberg. Kenzie R. Katz. Balil Ahmed Khan. Hamid Reza Khatibi. Mohammed Shabazz Khan. Maum Kizar. Kyungka Kim. Naomi M. Kirkman Bay. Kristen H. Koh. Masafumi Kobayashi. Alyssa Marie Kretz. Emily Nicole Cruz. Payal Rajender Kumar. Emily Kumpf. Jenny Kuo. Chichiang Kuo. Allison Poiming Kwok. Rachel Amy Larson. Rosemary A. Leahy. Christina G. Yuan Lee. Elise Levan. Alan Antonio Leja Torres. Mari Gail Lining. Maisie Lewis. Niara Alexandria Lazama. Jerica Meiting Lee. Li Tong Lin. Christina Lepuma. Claire Liu. Daphne Liu. Sarah Jane Lucaro. Taylor Marie Ludman. Premika M. Joyce Shin Ma. Ciara Jasmine Maldonado. Kirk Alexander Malone. Sarthi Machanda. Serena Sioka, Serena Sloka Mani. Burgess Abraham Manaba. Evelyn Mangold. Shan Mao. Nilafar Masoodi. Madhu Matima Mativarana. Aisha Jamila Matthew. Rachel McCauley. Molly McKeon. Sujay Arun Mehta. Dolly Kemuntu Michara. Andrea Miller. Stacy Ann Miller Smith. Yanekatru Girma Mogishi. Jessica Gloria Mogi. Bridget Riley Morrison. Ramatu Muhammad. Chase Elizabeth Mulholland. Anju Priyadarshini Muninana Rana. Sitara Murali. Jane Flavia Nakachwa. Sarah Manorki M. Narti. Chimnonso and Cassiobi and Duaka. Fletcher Jun Hao Ung. Jane Oluchi and Anna Geofor. Hein Het Tet Lin Nian. Israel Obeng Giasi. Nicholas Oberly. Michelle Nashika Odornka. Elena Cecile Odward. Margaret Neva Ogden. Alec Ohanian. Catalina Ortuzar Leon. Mariko Oshiba. Olu Remi Lekun Afolo Wakime Oyai Folo. Aishita Pal. Caroline Susan Palmer. Karan Sanjay Parekh. Neha Parimi. Katie Park. Sophia Soji Park. Park Somin. Pruta J. Patel. Alexa Nicole Pavlik. Marina Galang Penalosa. Divya Periaco. Udita Prasad. Tyrone Julian Peterson III. Thaddeus Baum. Abigail Ray Perron. Andrea N. Ponce. Megan Powell. Dwi Lastari Pramasti. Vanya Prasad. Matthew Dean Price. Bhavya Pundir. Carly J. Heischer. Michelle Amonima Quay. Diego Ramonfar. Anushri Rana. Isha Vinay Rao. Hans Alexi Reyes Gare. Emily Laura Ridge. Anas Rihawe. Shiva Siddharth Riggs. Emily Aisha Roman. Anne Klein Rose. Jamiko Shanine Rose. Lizeth Anahi Hernandez Rubio. Kathleen E. Elizabeth Ryan. Farron Ella Saba. Apurva Sandramalagan Sanchinande. Kunsho Sadesang. Sania Samir Sahasradude. Yana Said. Shavi Sinai. Dima Hussein Saloom. Khadija N. Sami. Ayu Putri Balkis Sarina. Francisca Niarco Sarfo. Patina Sarah Saliber. Shima Shakuri Bakhtiar. Ishika Sharma. Tushar Sharma. Andrew Ryan Shaughnessy. Stephen R. Shaw. Brooke Shelton. Joseph Yuhong Shen. Hannah R. Shepard. Liana B. Silverberg. Jarmanjeet Singh. Shalini Singh. Shivanji Singh. Salpi Siahayan. Jillian Adele Skirchak. Marianne So. Ebony Nicole Solias. Sadika Sood. Mernush Madazde Suri. Patrick Francis Perez Soto. Olivia Lane Soul. Erin Caitlin Spink. Camille Steger. Katie Atkins Stewart. Angela Suarez. Takahiro Suzuki. Tara Taid. Tang Ying Hong. Wilfredo Giancarlo Tangi. Sushama Kotmir Tandia. Catherine Thompson. Linda Lindewi Tumba. Khadija Olawatoyan Oyayemi Tia Miu. Shubham Tomar. Lauren Tulin Nu Ton. Bridget Siobhan Tony. Andy Tron. Olivia Nicole Trujillo. Hannah Ann Turley. Olivia Jean Turner. Abigail Spence Ullman. Justin Undernaher. Robin Upham. Carmen Juliano Villamaris James. Stacy Villegas. Vishal. Kyla Wager. Adam Waki. Parmal Wasakar. Christina Webb. Kelsey Weed. Alexander Wellna. Gerald Westberg. Tony Widener. Carolyn Joy Wilkerson. Jasmine Charisse Williams. Ashley Whitmer. Alexis Wojciechowicz. Nicole Anjana Volny. Ellis L.F. Wong. Lauren Haley Wood. Wu Chunling. Sean Yone Mine. Angela Chia Young. Ferris Yared. Jun Ho Yoon. Regina KK Wen. Kong Ju. Sarah Nicole Zimmer. And Farah Zuhaili. We are thrilled that our MPH students and all our graduates are ready to protect health and save lives across the globe. On behalf of the school and the university, I would like to congratulate our most recent class of Master of Public Health graduates and to all our master's graduates, class of 2023.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you to all of you who have stayed so that all graduates could be honored. Before concluding the ceremony, I wish to take this opportunity to welcome each member of this year's graduating class into the Global Alumni Network of the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. As alumni, you're vital to the future. Our graduates are the school's most valued ambassador in every state in this country and over 150 nations around the world. Additionally, you automatically become a member of the Johns Hopkins University Alumni Association. As members of the Global Alumni Network of the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, you're part of the history of the oldest, largest, and #1 school of public health. You join the ranks like Alexander Langmuir, Tim Baker, George Comstock, D.A. Henderson, Sushila Nayar, Arthur Dannenberg, Susan Baker, Al Sommer, Michael Clark, and our Dean, Ellen McKenzie. Stay connected, and I encourage you to get involved by maintaining your contact information with the school and visit the alumni section of the school website to stay up to date. This concludes the official part of the ceremony, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank all faculty, all of the students and staff who assisted us this morning to make today happen. Thank you. There are a lot of family and friends who couldn't make it to Baltimore today who are participating by watching online. I want to acknowledge and thank you for supporting your students and joining us virtually. You are part of this family too. And of course, a big round of applause to family and members in the stadium who have stuck it out with us to the end and to celebrate your graduate. Thank you. Thank you, family and friends. We know how proud you are. Each of these morning graduates can pick up a special gift at the alumni office as you depart the field. I would also like to remind all doctoral graduates who are not attending tomorrow's university commencement ceremony that a regalia return station is over by the Scott statue where you enter. Master students may keep or recycle the regalia. Congratulations, Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health graduates, class of 2023. Graduates, you may now exit the stadium and reunite with your family and friends. Please drive safely and have a great afternoon.